boys and girls, all our friends around the world, especially in good old India. Our final review of the Netflix show Guns and Gulaabs. Episodes 5, 6, and 7. And I think 7 said 7 and 8 in some places. So maybe it's 7 and 8.
Yeah.
Interesting. Or no, 6, 7, and 8. So let's see. Arjun attempts to find his own allies. Nanu's friendship with Joe drives a wedge between him and Ganju. Tipu plots a daring deed to help Lika. As police cartels collide, one truck stands between chaos and control. When Lika and the kids are pulled into danger, Arjun and Tipu take action. Crazy. So, what did any of our predictions come true as far as what we were saying that was going to happen in the finale?
No. None of the ones I came up with.
Yeah, there was some stuff in the finale that I sure as shit didn't see coming.
I didn't see superpowers coming into my boy, the knife cut guy, dude. Like when he turned into a vampire and was zipping everywhere, I just threw my hands up. I just went, fuck.
He had glowing eyes like early on, like when he was dealing with that street vendor dude that was selling necklaces.
Josh pointed that out in the first episode. Josh caught it.
I know, but like, I was loving the fact that he was just that badass. You know what I mean? Like he was just, like this dude is just bad. And I was even okay if like he lived after getting shot in the face. Like I was fine with that, dude. Like whatever. But yeah, when he did that, I went, fuck. But it's all right. It didn't kill it. It didn't kill him. He's still my favorite dude.
Atmaran is like in league with demons or something like that.
Yeah.
Traded his soul for extra lives or something.
Seems like it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But that just makes it more impressive that old Spanner Tipu took care of him,
Right? Tipu did it. Tipu Tiger. I was like, yeah! When he fucking got his comeuppance, Tipu Tiger, I was stoked about that.
Well,
yeah,
I think
it was good.
It was the way that the 6th episode opened where he had shot Atmaran in the crotch, and then like the episode opens with his buddy like sitting there like telling the story about how he beat Atmaran, and like everybody's like, yeah. So Tipu's just in the back, just smiling, like, "Hey, man."
No, I like the line when he said when they're in the restaurant and the guy's like, "Why don't you change your pants?" And he's like, "Why are my balls hanging out?"
That's what he was with.
I was like, that was good. I was like, it literally is just a one line, but I was like, okay, I like this guy even more. And then down to the fact, like 2 seconds later, he's listening to the guy talk shit to his fucking kid. And he just shuts the fucking doors and stuff like that, like all menacingly and shit. I was like, he's so badass, dude. Like, and that's what I hated. The only thing I hated about this was that I was rooting for him the whole fucking movie. Like, the whole movie. I was just like, yeah, I want this guy to win. I hope he kills Tipu. I hope he does, dude. Fuck, dude.
Then he would start moving around like Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan in the Phantom Menace. I was like, wait, what the hell?
Well, I mean, you kind of saw some of that in the hospital when Tipu ends up shooting him in the crotch. There were some scenes there where he was moving like from one side of the hallway to the other, and you didn't see it happening. And I was like, this dude's moving faster than the eye can see.
But he was just fast. Like, that's the way I took it. I was just like, oh, he's fast. Like, I didn't think twice about it until they showed the
right, he had Hong Kong Fooey's superpowers, man.
I don't question John Woo's logic of gravity and speed, dude. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do it here either. I let it happen. That's how I'm allowed to watch the Fast and the Furious movies. I believe that a car can drive down the side of a mountain and not get heavy and flip over. Gravity doesn't work that way, okay, dude? Like, ladies and gentlemen, dude, you got to know that, okay?
What he doesn't believe in, though, is that little kids can see dead people. No, he's not.
No, fuck that. That's a bunch of bullshit. No, it's not why. It's just the fact. You know what? That's another show. We don't want to bore these people with the M. Night crap hole.
Was anybody else surprised at the end how Jugnu goes full tranny and kills his dad dressed as a girl.
I laughed so hard because it reminded me of Seed of Chucky or Bride of Chucky or whichever one they had the kid. And yeah, and at the end he comes out and he's like, I am. And he's like, both. Shit, like that's what I was literally picturing when that happened. I was like, what the fuck is this, dude? Like, your son didn't kill you, your daughter did.
I know Josh is like sitting in the chair and then he spins it around and he looks at me like, what? like he didn't even know what to say.
Yeah, because
like,
the camera follows him in from behind, and so you don't know at first. I'm like was there a sister? That's what we were talking about. Like, what, did he have an older sister or something?
Well, and then, he had a sister, I thought.
No, they thought that he was going to be
another sister. Yeah, another girl. They had that conversation.
Well, whatever
he
the
has
case,
other siblings.
It wasn't a sister. It was him.
I just my thing with that character that I thought was dope. Like that part, I didn't see the arc of that coming, so I was just like, yeah, whatever, dude. Like I thought it was just like a PS that they did just to kind of like make you like, aha, look what else, kind of thing. But I did like that he was so much of a bitch. Like that, like when he got in the gunfight, that when they're going to get the thing, and he kills the guy, and he just throws up. He's like, he just keeps throwing up because he just can't take being a badass. Like, I love that shit. Like those little things of the character is what makes those guys different. You know what I mean? Like they're just these little tiny things that happen. Like we were saying about fucking my hero, knife wielding fucking kung fu man, and he's cutting them like that in these certain spots. But there's a reason to it, and that makes it even that much doper, So like, these characters are very well thought out. Like I even think, like as much as Tipu is your blueprint to a hero, you know what I mean? Like he's just that's what the hero comes from the bottom. He has to work his way up, that kind of thing. He still had a character, like he was still unique. Like it didn't seem like the other ones, you know what I mean? Like even down to the way he killed the dudes with the wrenches and shit like that. Like it's just
even the school teacher.
Yeah, even her. Like you were like, what is up with this chick? Like at first you think she's this goody, but then all of a sudden you're like, damn man, maybe she's a little freak.
She's a freak. She wants a gangster. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, all right. That's the one you get to tie up later. All right. I like that.
Even the high school kids, they all had their own little lakes, and it all came back around too. Every character was done.
When the kid fires the gun, that was great. He said, "Bah!" He went flying backwards. Dude.
Oh my God, that was so good.
That was a great scene.
I have to tell you that your father told me. He said, well, I can't remember it right now, but wait.
I forgot.
That's what the whole show was about. We were waiting for him to tell what the dad said. He never says anything. But I do think that Tipu Tiger, I think that was a good payoff at the end for his arc. And it was good to see. I think it tied up well. I have my shocks. I have my surprises. I wasn't expecting the son to come in there and bust his crying game attack. But
I know
it was interesting. So this has been a long ride. This was our first mini series, and I think I had a good time with it. I officially want to put Raj and TK in their movies into our, as we hear about them, I want to add them to what we're doing because I like their recipe. So.
Yeah, I agree. You could tell, and again, you could tell they've watched a lot of Pulp Fiction. You know what I mean? They've watched a lot of that style of movie, so it came out. It was really good.
Looked like you're waiting for homeboy's son to come attack you. Oh,
these people, my house is always like going through. You know what I'm saying? People always coming through.
Cool. All right. So let's get into it. Guns and Gulaabs. How spicy? Liz.
I give it an 8. It was good. There were some little twists and turns that made it like fun. I don't know that there's anything necessarily wrong with it. It's just that like it, it's not like a perfect show. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to like with TV shows. It's hard to be like, oh, this is so good. It was a good show. I want to see. I want to see more. Obviously, some of the characters are still around and some aren't, and it'd be interesting to see like where it goes from here a little bit. But yeah, I give it an 8. I highly recommend watching it, and I want to watch other TV shows. I like the TV show format, the way they do it, and the pacing on it. It's really good.
Jaden.
I also enjoyed the show, and I have to say that I think one of the things that made it better is that while we're watching this, we're also watching Ahsoka and Loki. And you definitely need a friggin' palate cleanser after that trash. So, you have the greatest entertainment juggernaut on the planet, and they can't compete with the films that are coming out of India. So, kudos to you guys over there. You guys are still flying high with your cinema. I would have rated this movie or this TV show higher, but it looks like Tipu died, and he's kind of the hero of the story, and so it's kind of sad. So I'm also gonna give it an 8.
Tipu's worth 2 points, yeah, huh?
Yes.
Well, you or me, bud.
We'll let you bring it home, Fuzz. I liked it. I was entertained by it. I had a hard time holding back from just binging it all in 1 week. And I'm glad I did because, life has interrupted our ability to get these things going. I think we started this with you guys in Tennessee, and you guys came to California and went back to Tennessee, and we're just finishing it. So I'm glad I didn't watch it all at once. I'm agreeing with you guys. I want to give it like an 8.5. Not quite a 9, but it was cool. Enough to where Raj and TK are on the map, and if they put something else out, then I really want to see what they've got coming in the future. All right, Fuzzy.
Well, as a plot, as a story, I'm giving it a 7. It was very strong. It was very. I look forward to every week watching a couple episodes. Like I was excited, like each episode. But because of the badassery of our villain, it's getting an extra 20 points plus another 2 points because that teacher's a freak, dude. You know what I'm saying? Any show that has a freaking teacher like that, I'm putting extra points with that. So it's going to be a total of 29 points for the Fuzzster. This is super duper hot curry. Sit down, watch it, roll yourself a doobie, enjoy it. It is one of the funnest rides we've had in a while. So I'm very excited with this one, dude. I was very happy with it, and I agree with you. These guys are on the map. Fuzzy is a fan. So please send us more that these guys have done. Let's watch it, and hopefully it doesn't disappoint.
Let's do it. All right. That's it. We got something special coming next week. The fans are pushing. So if you want to know what it is, tune in next week and you'll see. Take us out, Fuzzy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks again for watching with us. We love you. Send some more love to all our peoples here and have some love, some peace, and that Popeye's grease. We out. Peace.